What was special about Michael Rubin's White Party? Michael White's 4th of July celebration at his $50 million mansion at the Hamptons is the most talked about party this summer of 2024. Let us discover why. We will satisfy your lavish cravings. Our team dug into the pages of Vogue, the New York Times, and People to scoop out what really happened in Michael's White Party. Put on your white ensemble and join us as we gatecrash his party whether he likes it or not. But first, who is Michael and why is he so famous? He is a self-made American Jewish businessman who started a ski tuning shop in the basement of his parents' house at the age of 12. Following its success, he formally opened a ski shop named Mike's Ski and Sport in Pennsylvania, using his bar mitzvah gifts amounting to $2,500 and a lease signed by his father. Despite accumulating a $120,000 debt by the age of 16, he continued with the business, which eventually grew into 5 ski shops with an annual revenue of $2.5 million. Michael decided to sell his ski shops and with the proceeds, opened KPR Sports, an athletic equipment closeout company, which bought and sold overstock branded merchandise. KPR reached $1 million in sales by 1993, which grew to $50 million by 1995. This enabled him to acquire 40% ownership of Rika, a women's athletic shoe manufacturing company. From there was nowhere to go but up for Michael. In 1998, he established GSI Commerce, a multi-billion-dollar company involved in e-commerce. In 2011, he sold the company to eBay for $2.4 billion, then bought back the company's consumer businesses at a fire sale price. Fanatics, a licensed sports merchandising company, was among these consumer businesses. He serves as CEO of the company up to today. For Fanatics, Michael made partnership deals with almost 1,000 collegiate and professional sport leagues and teams, including NBA, NFL, MLS, NHL, MLB, and NASCAR. Through these deals, he was able to gain rights to the manufacture and distribution of Nike fan gears for these leagues. The company eventually diversified into the trading cards business, sports betting, and gaming, individual player partnerships, among others. Fanatics is valued at $11.5 billion as of February 2024. As CEO of Fanatics, Michael has transformed the sports merchandise market. Its extensive partnerships with major sports leagues and teams, as well as its innovative approach to e-commerce, cemented his status as a key player in the sports industry. His business achievements, coupled with his media presence and philanthropic efforts, make him a prominent and well-respected figure in both business and sports communities. What transpired at his July 4th White Party at the Hamptons? He hosted the party with his partner Camille Fischel in his $50 million mansion at the Hamptons. The mansion covers nearly 2 acres with its 8,000 square foot expanse, boasting of an oceanfront view on one side and a view of the Mecox Bar on the other. It houses a pool, a spa, a sauna, a tennis court, and multiple upper decks intended for dining al fresco. There is also a viewing deck with a jacuzzi separated from the mansion. The guest list of 400 was a litany of who's who in sports athletes, Hollywood celebrities, and social media star influencers, 300 of which received lithograph invites designed by infamous visual artist George Condo. It was revealed that some of those who didn't get invites tried to bribe their entry to the party to the tune of $1 million, with even one offering $5 million to no avail. Among the guests this year were Tom Brady, Kim and Khloe Kardashian, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kendall Jenner, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé. Guests began pulling up the beachfront of the home at 5 in the afternoon. Paparazzi were not allowed inside, so were stationed outside snapping shots as attendees arrived. Once inside the premises, the only cameras allowed were those on smartphones of the guests. The center of the party was held on various patio decks and set-up tents spread across the beach dunes. Typical of 4th of July celebrations, there was no formal seating arrangement and guests grabbed their food on their own leisure. The catered food represented the finest of New York, including Nobu, serving Wagyu beef, fatty tuna, and truffle salt rolls. Cucina Alba offering summer tomato salads. Lucali providing margarita and pepperoni pizza and Rao's, presenting their infamous meatballs. Party entertainment was not a disappointment. Starting it off in a cocktail hour by the pool were Shabuzi, with his set featuring his hit, A Bar Song Tipsy. Mary J. Blige, the R&B legend, no less, performing her old school songs, including her hit, Be Happy, and rapper Lil Wayne. The nightclub portion of the evening kicked off at around 11 in the evening. An outstanding display of fireworks shot off from an ocean barge, ushered in a dance party in the tennis court, transformed into a nightclub. Musicians took to the stage at their volition. To name a few, Glorilla, Alesso, Megan Thee Stallion, Machine Gun Kelly, Bryson Tiller, A$AP Ferg, and Travis Scott all took their turns performing. It was so much fun that no one dared to call it a night even after the 5th of July rolled in. The party lasted until 6 a.m. Guests did not leave empty-handed as they took home a pair of personalized limited edition Air Jordan 1 low colorway sneakers, a Nike and Travis Scott exclusive collaboration. The shoes were housed in a white briefcase adorned with White Party 2024 on the outside, with the guest's name and initials printed on various parts of the shoes. Not only that, they also received an art piece by George Kondo. Those who stayed overnight were pampered by an IV technician doing vitamin drips and an on-hand masseuse. Both leaving and staying guests feasted on Goldberg bagels. Michael hosted his first white party in 2021, taking the mantle from the disgraced Puff Daddy, who threw his last in 2009. In addition to being a glamorous social event, the white party is also known for its charitable component. Michael frequently uses the occasion to support various philanthropic causes by raising funds and awareness for different charities. This combination of high-profile glamour and social responsibility contributes to the party's reputation as one of the most anticipated events of the summer in the Hamptons. Who wore what, and what were the inside stories at the party of the summer of 2024? Guests were instructed to arrive in any shade of white. Camila Cabello and Emily Ratajkowski chose to wear drapey, asymmetrical mini dresses. Tiana Taylor came in a white maxi with a gold metallic belt encircling her waist like a snake. Winnie Harlow arrived in a hood over a beaded cowl-neck mini dress. Georgia Fowler wore a strapless, off-the-shoulder mini dress. Megan Fox decided to appear preppy in an eyelet baby doll mini dress with cap sleeves and a white fox tie up front, accessorized with a silver choker. Machine Gun Kelly matched her ensemble in a combo of white t-shirt and white trousers with suspenders, accessorized with a silver necklace and silver sunglasses. Kim Kardashian came in a bright white chrome hearts look with the bodice draping over her breasts and dipping down her belly button, showing off a giant cross necklace. Flaunting her curves was her body-hugging floor-length skirt. Meanwhile, Khloe Kardashian wore a similarly skin-bearing and body-hugging look, featuring side cutouts and a floor-skimming silhouette, while Michael, Quavo, Lil Wayne, and Travis were all on good terms with Kendrick Lamar. There was no Lamar song that night in deference to Drake, who all know was the subject of Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. 49-year-old Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire was seen with his hand resting on the lower back of 20-year-old model and actress Lily Chi, sparking affirmation that rumors of Tobey's being in a relationship with someone 3 years older than his daughter could be true. Influencers Alex Earl and Xandra Pohl were both at the party, but were never photographed together, confirming allegations of a friendship breakup after calling themselves BFFs in 2022. Camila Cabello and Emily Ratajkowski shared a kiss when the fireworks went off. Michael's White Party stands as a testament to luxury and entertainment, drawing in the creme de la creme of the sports, entertainment, and social media worlds to create a night that is nothing short of legendary. With its exclusive appeal and unforgettable experiences, the White Party has firmly secured its place as a hallmark of Independence Day celebrations in the Hamptons. Everyone who thinks they're somebody wants to be invited to Michael's White Party. Can't wait to see who will be on the list next year. Meanwhile, be on our own list of VIPs by subscribing to our channel.